Hey guys, what's going on? This is Andrew here, and I just wanted to take a few minutes today to show you guys how to set up Google Webmaster Tools for your website. Now, Google Webmaster Tools is a service provided through Google that basically allows you to point Google in the right direction for indexing your website in terms of search results, organic search. So that's things like showing up in Google, showing up in Bing, showing up in Yahoo results. Each major search engine provider has their own webmaster tools, but today we're going to be focusing on Google because it's the #1 search engine in terms of traffic in the United States, and it's definitely the one that you are going to be using more than anything else, as well as your customers. So if we get started here, I'm going to show you the main interface of Webmaster Tools, just so we can get started and see kind of what Webmaster Tools will let you do. Now, I'm logging into my account where I manage multiple web properties already, so you're going to see a list of multiple different domains here in just a second. Now, Google Webmaster Tools will let you manage and control as many web properties as you want within one management interface under one login. If you want to make separate logins for each website, you're free to do that, but as you can see, I have many of my clients listed under one account for simplicity's sake. Now, let's go ahead and take a deeper look into the actual management and page mechanics of how Google Webmaster Tools works. So I'm going to go ahead and look at one of my own domains, indexmarketing.com, and you're going to see here that it's going to give you basically a status dashboard that shows you what's going on from an at-a-glance kind of top-level view with your domain. So you're going to see how many search queries and impressions Google itself has tracked for your website based on different terms. It's going to show you whether or not your sitemap was successfully indexed, but more importantly, you get this site over here next to crawl errors, and that's going to tell you if Google recognizes any problems with your website. Now, you can see I've got actually a couple of 404 errors that I should probably take care of, but we're going to go ahead and deal with that later. So let's go back to the main dashboard here, and I'm going to show you kind of how easy it is to set up a new site. It's really simple. It doesn't require more than about 5 minutes if you know what you're doing, and most web host providers and web services that you're going to be using, like WordPress or Joomla or any major e-commerce provider, they're going to have tools built into their backend that's going to allow you to easily implement Webmaster Tools with little to no problem. So there's going to be no coding that you're going to need to do or any down and dirty work unless you're working with a custom coded website or something like that. But by and large, most platforms, most hosts will allow you to set this up and verify your site really easily. So as you can see here, it's really easy. All you do is hit this nice big red button. It says add a site. You're going to put in a site that you want to manage. We're going to go ahead and do the www version of my other site because I need to add that anyways, and that'll be a perfect example for this. So I'm going to go ahead and add it in here. You're going to see once I hit continue, it's going to give us a verification challenge. Now, it knows that I already have Google Analytics set up on my website, and since both my Google Analytics and my Google Webmaster Tools are managed under the same login information, it can actually tie both of those accounts together and basically do the verification for you. So I'm going to hit verify here, and we should have no problems. See, so there we go. The www version of my site was verified instantly, no real requirements on my end. And now what I'm going to go do is going to go ahead and make sure that it finds the sitemap that's already listed on the site and gets it listed in there. So I'm going to click on sitemap there. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to add a sitemap manually. Now you'll notice that Google doesn't give you the option to host your sitemap anywhere but on your own domain, and that's for good reason because your sitemap shouldn't live anywhere but your own domain. But you're going to see that it's basically only going to allow you to change the end level file name at the end, which for most people should be sitemap.xml. And we're going to go ahead and test that and make sure it works. All right, let's view the test results now. And you'll see there was no errors found. We found a sitemap index, and it shows that there are actually two children sitemaps. I'm using a WordPress install, so that's actually two separate, a media sitemap index and a post sitemap index. You don't need to worry about those. For most sites, you're going to get one static sitemap.xml, and that's going to be it. So now that I've tested it, I'm going to actually do the adding to the site. You see this other big blue button, that's the submit button. So once you do that, hit submit. It'll ask you to refresh the page. and you're going to see that Google will be pending your sitemap processing. Give it about 24 to 48 hours, and then when you come back, you should see here on the right hand side under the sitemaps area, it should have statistics for how many URLs were successfully submitted, how many images, videos, etc. But more importantly, you're going to want to monitor Google Webmaster Tools every once in a while just to take a look and see if Google is noticing any critical errors with your website, any problems that you should fix in the short term. Things you're going to see are file not found errors, 301 redirects that are unsuccessful, language parameters that aren't set, WW versus non-WW site errors and inconsistencies, things like that. The good thing is Google is going to tell you all of these things you need to worry about. So basically, if you just check in every week or so with your site, check through your site messages and make sure you're not missing anything, you should be able to keep on top of your website's health pretty overall. So that's pretty much all I have for you now today. In a later video, I'm going to show you how to set things up for Bing Webmaster Tools, which is extremely similar. It's just as easy, and we'll cover that in a video to come. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys got some good information, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.